surprised how fast Fastbraces work. And it's called Fastbraces, but I was surprised when I actually saw it with my own eyes. So with traditional ortho, I was finishing cases in 2 to 3 years, but with Fastbraces, I was literally getting the same cases done in 6 to 9 months. It was unbelievable. My patients were so excited. That alone got more patients into my office because they were telling their family and friends all about it.
What surprised me about the capabilities of Fastbraces technology is that it is so easy to use. I mean, with just 1 day of training, I was able to use the system Monday morning. I learned it Saturday. I was able to use it on Monday.
I remember when I came to my very first seminar for Fastbraces and I learned all about it, I thought, I really get that, but it sounds too good to be true. So when I first did my first few cases, I was really surprised that when they came back after that first visit, exactly what should have happened had happened. And that really did surprise me because everybody talks a big game, or our brackets do this, or our system does that. But with Fastbraces, I found it really actually did happen, and I still get excited every time I put some brackets on and a patient comes back, and to see that it works so well every time.
So the biggest thing that surprised me, having used prior systems, other systems before I switched to Fastbraces, was definitely the speed and the growth of bone. For me, many movements in orthodontics were considered impossible or things that we couldn't do. We were worried about stripping bone, gingival defects. You just couldn't put that tooth there because the technology didn't exist to do that. I was following the system with Fastbraces. When I came back to my practice, I did exactly as I was told, and I was seeing the bone grew exactly as was taught to me in the presentation. It was shocking.
What Tony promised in terms of what the technology could do, mostly that it would grow bone and it would give patients back their smile. It actually happened.
What surprised us about the capabilities of Fastbraces technology is the ease of use, the speed at which it does it, and the thing is that I always tell people, we don't outthink the bracket. The bracket and the O-ring and the wire system all combined will straighten the teeth, regardless of what you're doing. So as an experienced provider, you begin to think like the bracket itself.
Well, immediately within 2 visits, I was seeing remarkable results. And also the ability to start a case on the spot in 10 or 15 minutes was fabulous for case acceptance and for patients getting excited right after the consultation.
I had quite a few patients and myself, especially at the beginning, were really kind of shocked when the patient came in after the second time or even the first time, saying, wow, what a noticeable difference.
What surprised, I was a little bit skeptical when I first heard about Fastbraces, because particularly cases where teeth are severely blocked out of the arch, and with conventional systems you had to open up the spaces with nickel titanium coil springs, and so I was skeptical. I heard Tony talk about not having to place any springs at all and achieving great results with the Fastbraces, and I was blown away seeing the results.
You know, it's shocking to see some patients where we don't see the lateral incisors. They're crowded out by the centrals and the canines. You barely see them, and you're wondering, how in the world is this going to resolve? Now with Fastbraces, we can put Fastbraces on, and in a matter of just between a few appointments, all of a sudden we see incredible changes.
The more I used Fastbraces, the more impressed I became. And still to this day, it's amazing to see the results from one visit to the next, because it just blows your mind sometimes about what we can do with the system.